So now that you know some of the basics of Cami in terms of taking a document, a digital document that you have saved somewhere, a PDF, a Word document, PowerPoint, and just bringing it into your learning management system so that the students can use it and use Cami to complete it with all the annotation tools, I want to show you some additional features you can do now with existing documents or new documents that you have saved, and where you can use the Cami tools to actually enhance it and make it more engaging for the students. So I'm going to show you a couple of different features in Cami where you can add things to existing documents, save that, and then bring it as an assignment into your learning management system. So in order to get started, you're going to go to the camiapp.com website, which is the home page here, and you would click sign in using your Office 365 credentials. Or a quicker way is if you're on a school device and you already have the Cami extension installed, which it is already on Edge, but you can also put it on Chrome. You can click on that, and it will also bring you directly into Cami if you have used Cami before on your computer. Otherwise, it may prompt you to log in. But once you've logged in once on that device using the extension, it will go automatically in, like it did for me. All right, so this is the Cami landing page here. You can see here I have a few different options. So if I want to now open up a file and make enhancements to it, I need to select it. So we are a OneDrive school, so I would click on OneDrive to access all of that. You also have the ability, which we'll go over in another video, to actually just create something from scratch within Cami. So if you want to use their tools to actually create an assignment and just get, a blank page, you can do that within Cami itself. Just quickly bring your attention, there are some templates in here that you can use for your students. Also, there are a lot of graphic organizers that you can open, and again, you will be able to use the Cami tools to add different things to the graphic organizer and then again assign it through your learning management system. Okay, so enough about that. Let's get really started. I'm going to go into OneDrive and I'm going to locate a document that I want for my students to complete. And the document that I'm going to choose is kind of it's kind of like bare bones. And I want to give the students some other options within the assignment to help them figure out exactly what it is I'm expecting them to do. Okay, so I have located the document that I want to enhance, and I'm going to put a check mark next to it, and then I'm going to click open. So this is going to import that PDF directly in here. You can see I was working on this before, so I'm just going to get rid of some of these changes that I had here. I'm going to trash this over here. All right, so here is a very bare bones, kind of blah looking document. And we've been working on equations, and I want the students to complete this assignment so that I can see that they understand how to solve multi-step equations. However, if I have some students maybe that need a little bit of help with these equations, what I can do is I can use some of the Cami tools to actually provide an example. So in addition to all the different annotation tools that you have available to you, such as text boxes and highlighters and drawing so that you can mark this up, there is also a feature in here called comment, and this can be very helpful in a number of different ways. Comments would allow you, when students do submit things to you, if you want to grade it through Cami, you can leave text comments here. You can also use voice comments and video comments. So if you wanted to leave a recording for an individual student on their submitted assignment, you can do that. But in our case, what we're actually going to use these features for is to leave additional instructions, examples on this worksheet so that the students have something else to help them complete this particular assignment. And this doesn't just have to be for math. If you teach foreign language and you want to record yourself speaking, reading some kind of passage for the students in the language that you are teaching, and then they have to answer questions based on that, or if you have younger students and you want to leave a video instructions or audio comments on what to do, or if you're reading a story for students who might need to have something read to them, all of these features would be very helpful to use depending on whatever the assignment is. So what I'm going to do is use this video comment feature here. Now, normally if you're on a computer that has built-in webcam, when you click on that, it's going to use the built-in webcam, and it's going to actually be recording you, your face, your voice, everything. I'm going to get a little fancy because this is a math worksheet. I actually want to work out a math problem, and I want to show the students how to solve one of these so they have something to refer to complete this assignment. So I'm actually going to plug in my document camera, my Ladybug camera, so instead of picking up my webcam, it's going to record what comes off the Ladybug, or what's underneath the Ladybug document camera. I'm going to plug in my Ladybug camera in a second, and I will apologize. The audio will probably not be as good because it's now going to record my voice using the Ladybug instead of my device. To get started using this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where I want this comment to be associated with. So let's say I want to give the students an example of how to complete number 3, and I'm picking this one because it looks pretty easy and I don't want to embarrass myself on this video. So I'm going to plug in my document camera so that I can solve this particular problem. And what you're going to do is when you click on video comment, I'm going to come over near the example that I want to demonstrate, and I'm going to click next to it, which is going to leave here. And this starts recording immediately. They don't give you any time. So I'm going to work out this problem. 5n minus 1 equals 4n. I'm going to bring the 1 over, and we have 5n equals 4n plus 1. I want to subtract 4n from both sides. I have to do the same thing to both sides. This is now just going to be n. This cancels out, which leaves us n equals 1. So once I'm done, I can click done, and it's going to process that video. And now you can see this video is here. The students, when they open this document, will just have to come over to here and click on it, and the document will, the video will show up for them here. When they press play, it's going to play in this small screen view, but there is the option to enlarge it using this icon here. So play. So you can see the students will be able to play this, pause this, adjust the volume, and also make it larger if necessary. So now, once we have all of this kind of set up, we're kind of ready for this document to now be utilized by students. And again, you can use all these different tools. You can use highlighter tools, and all of this stuff is saving automatically, so I don't really need to do anything with this. If you want to ensure that all your latest changes have been saved, you can see here there is a little disk icon, a floppy disk, which most of our students probably have no idea what it is. And if there are any changes that it hasn't caught up saving yet, you can click over here and just hit Save Changes to ensure that all of your changes have been saved. So that has now been saved. So now this particular document here, which is still in my OneDrive, has these additional features to it so that I can bring it into Schoology and I can assign it with all of these enhancements to this originally rather boring looking document. So be creative, think about different ways that you can enhance any of your digital assignments using Cami and using some of the interactive features. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment from scratch within Cami and use some of the other additional tools.